Hello, friends. Welcome to Trivia Over Tea, the quiz show podcast where we drink tea and play trivia. I am your host, Matthew Cook, and I am here with our scorekeeper, my brother, Mason. Mason, how are you today?
I'm doing great.
You're sporting the USA.
Yes, it's World Cup season right now. So,
as we are recording this, it was the morning after the U.S. men's team beat. Was it Paraguay
4-1 in LA.
Yeah, so good start to the World Cup. We'll see if they're still in it by the time.
Yeah, shout out Florian Balogun.
Yeah. So anyway, we are here. Speaking of the World Cup, we have an international episode today, which we're very excited about. But we're all here in our undisclosed location in Costa Mesa, California, drinking more tea from our lovely mugs. The tea is imported from Melbourne, kind of. And speaking of imported from Melbourne, it's time to introduce our contestants for this week. First up, we have Henry.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Henry. I love trivia and I love tea, and I'm here. My fiance was going to join us, and she wasn't able to make it, but we're ready to answer questions.
Excellent. Well, thank you for being here today, Henry. And today we have a very, very special guest, all the way from Melbourne, Australia. We have Tim.
Hello. Yes, I've come for this trivia.
Specifically for this trivia show.
Yeah, mostly, primarily it's the first day.
Yeah. I just picked him up from the airport, and I'm taking him immediately back to the airport after this episode.
Correct.
So right back home.
Yeah. And I will leave a tin here as a token of my appreciation.
Your little gift to us.
Yes, exactly. And I didn't actually design it, but it's got some random Melbourne-ish things on it.
Yeah, it's got lots of good landmarks.
Yeah, I actually don't know. I think I could probably recognize, hopefully.
Yeah.
Things on that. Hope there's no questions.
Yeah, the bike, the bus,
Yeah.
Trams.
Yeah.
Flinders Street Station.
Flinders Street Station,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Actually, all of the questions today will be revolving around Melbourne.
Okay.
That's not true.
Okay.
Is it pronounced Melbourne, or is it a different place?
Tim, you want to take this?
Well, I'm going to sit this one out, actually.
Okay,
I'm going to let you guys decide. I'll comment at the end. But look, there's a way to pronounce it.
Yeah.
And there's an explanation.
Yeah. We can. Yeah. We that'll be the bonus episode.
Once it's written out, I'll think of it.
Okay. Yeah. There's actually multiple writings as well. Yeah.
I'm sure. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, anyway, thank you both for being here today. As with all of our episodes today, we will have 4 rounds of questions today, each with a slightly different format. And so, without further ado, Mason, can you please explain the rules for round 1?
Oh, happily. Round 1 is our first general knowledge round. Each correct answer will be worth 10 points apiece. We'll each get 5 questions to each contestant, and they'll all be multiple choice as well. So, let's
choose the right answer.
Yes.
That's the object.
Not the wrong one. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Henry, you're up first.
All right.
Are you ready?
I'll say yes.
Okay. Question number 1. What institution in Washington, D.C. is a group of museums, education, and research centers that was founded in 1846, quote, for the increase and diffusion of knowledge? A, was it the Library of Congress, B, the Smithsonian, or C, the Daughters of the American Revolution?
B, final answer, Smithsonian.
That is correct. And all of the museums of the Smithsonian Institution are free. Which is quite fun. And fun fact, growing up, because we grew up in D.C., I didn't know you had to pay to get into some museums until I was in high school, because I was like, oh, well, all the museums are free, obviously, all the time. Mm-hmm. Question number 2. Kitikmeot, Kivalik, and Kititalak are the 3 main census region of what largest Canadian territory? A, Nunavut, B, Northwest Territories, or C, Yukon?
Can you repeat them one more time? Just the first.
The options. Hopefully not
options.
not the census regions, please.
No.
The A, Nunavut.
Okay.
B, Northwest Territories, or C, Yukon.
I'm gonna go. Let's go A. Final answer.
That is correct. It is Nunavut. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Shout out Canada.
Yeah. All 3 of those. By the way, the reason why those sound a little weird. Those are all Inuit terms as well, so
that checks out.
Nunavut, of course, explicitly created as Nunavut trust lands, so
specifically for the First Nation people.
Yeah, for the Inuit.
Yeah,
specifically. So that's why all the place names there are largely in the Inuit language.
Very cool.
Glad you didn't ask me to spell them. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. No spelling on Trivia over Tea, fortunately, at least not today.
Yeah. Also, I wrote that
Spoilers.
question. I did write that question. to force
Mason likes
Matthew
to give me difficult words to
I can
pronounce.
tell.
So,
It's a brother.
question 3. In which sport could you use a donut? A, basketball. A, basketball. B, hockey. Or C, baseball.
C, baseball.
That is correct. Yeah.
Put on then your bat.
It's really good.
You swing it.
Yeah, I knew not to give that one to you.
I was trying to figure out exactly how
It's
that
not
would
a
be.
donut.
Yeah.
I'll show you later.
But it looks like
Okay.
like a croissant, maybe?
Yeah.
Like some pastry.
Well, a donut.
Yeah,
Okay.
or a donut.
yeah or something like that.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Question 4.
Circle croissant.
Roughly what percentage of Turkey's population lives in Istanbul? A, 18%, B, 20%, or C, 33%?
C, 33%.
It's actually only 18%, only 1/6, or as Mason wrote, 18.299055% to be exact. Istanbul has an estimated population
That
of
fluctuates a little bit day by day, right?
apparently
Somebody
not.
just passed
because
away, or
Yeah.
this
make a
was the
new
statistic I was
turkey?
given.
Maybe it does stay exactly the same.
New Turkish guy? Yeah.
15.7 million is the population of Istanbul, and the total population of Turkey is about 86 million people.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people underestimate the population of Anatolia. From what I find, they think Istanbul, historically it's always been this big, the megalopolis going all the way back to the Roman days. But people forget there's a lot of people that live in
It's a big
Anatolia.
country. It's a big country in
It's
general.
huge.
Yeah.
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 Question 5. During the June 8th Xbox Games Showcase, Altus officially announced the long-rumored 6th mainline entry in what long-running JRPG series? A, Metaphor Refantasio, B, Shin Megami Tensei, or C, Persona?
I know Persona 5 came out semi-recently. I don't think I've seen Persona 6 yet. I have not heard of the first one, but the second one sounds more familiar. I'm going to risk it all and say Persona. Final answer.
That is correct. Yeah, Mason, do you want to explain?
Yeah, they revealed Persona 6. Of course, as you mentioned, Persona 5, not actually very recent. The first release of it was 2016. So, in that time, though, it has gotten a full remaster, 5 different spin-off games,
They
and
put it on the Switch or something.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
and
that's-
it's gotten ports. Persona 3 has gotten a port, a spin-off, and a complete remake. And by the time Persona 6 will be out, Persona 4 will have had a full port and a new remake in Persona 4 Revival.
That's it.
Wow.
Don't pre-release Ocarina of Time one more time between now.
So,
Get that one out there.
Yeah.
Skyrim
wow.
number 12,
That's,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
quite
Yeah.
quite
yeah, and
interesting.
it's Atlas. You
Just as quite.
Did I say
Altus.
Altus?
you said
Oh.
Altus.
Bro's been playing
I sure
Switch
did.
all
I'm
over
so
me.
sorry. This is showing that I know absolutely nothing about video games, which is true. And Mason wrote
Turns
that
out I know
question.
one thing.
Yeah,
about video games.
well, I hope you know more.
Oh no.
Take that. All right.
Tim, are you ready for your 5 questions?
Is there anything on video games?
There's nothing on video games. for
Okay.
you. Yeah.
He likes you.
Question 1.
Okay.
Matthew Island and Hunter Island are 2 small uninhabited islands disputed between the French overseas territory of New Caledonia and what Melanesian country? A, Fiji, B, the Solomon Islands, or C, Vanuatu?
Okay. So this is I think it's going to be there's Fiji.
Fiji, Solomon Islands, or Vanuatu?
Something tells me, and the thing it's telling me is not my brain, or not my reservoir of knowledge. I would say Vanuatu.
Is that your answer?
That is my final answer.
That is correct. Yes, it is Vanuatu.
Yeah, remember, Vanuatu's
my lord.
Vanuatu's the closest one to New Caledonia. The other 2 chains don't border it by sea.
Okay.
That's how you remember.
Yeah.
the
Okay,
parent.
yeah.
The Matthew and
yeah.
Hunter Islands are just really far southeast of both of those. And so,
There you
they're
go.
roughly equally as close to both. So they both claim.
Okay. Yeah.
Question-
Okay. That makes sense. I thought Melanesian Island. Yeah. Okay. Maybe if I explain my
I
logic,
haven't
it'll,
been there,
it'll
so I don't
seem even worse.
Question
Yeah.
2.
Okay.
In
All
which
right, rough
in which
running.
of these activities would someone use a crampon? A, scuba diving, B, rock climbing, or C, cooking?
I feel like, okay, even though it's not the correct answer, I would... Oh, unless it is the correct answer. But I would love... I think it's rock climbing. I like to think of that being something it could be in cooking. But I think final answer is... It's got to be B.
That's
Rock
correct.
climbing?
It is rock climbing. Yeah, you can
yes.
put it on the bottom of your shoe. Help grip the ice and whatever.
Oh, really?
I
Yeah.
thought that it
Right,
like,
or
you got a
something?
little crack in the rock,
I-
you put it in there and it cramps into the spot.
Oh, is that one? What
That-
am I
actually,
thinking
that's
of?
a good idea.
That's what I think it does.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
no,
I'm gonna go with you guys. My dad wrote that
Or like
question,
something to get
so
rid of cramps. Like your cramp is on.
and also
it's
rhymes
like cramp
with
off.
another cramp-related
Nah,
idea.
that-
We're gonna move forward. Yeah, we're all licensed
what I
to
mean?
speak about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, regardless of what it is, that's the correct answer. Yeah, I think you guys are right on that. Yeah, it has to do it. Anyway,
Yeah.
moving on.
I'm glad there's no follow-up questions with these.
No, not
Because
yet.
That
Yeah,
would
not
be
And why?
horrendous.
Yeah.
Question 3.
Okay.
Which of the following ships did not have their transponder on when the Titanic called for help on April 15th, 1912?
Yep.
Was it A, the Carpathia, B, the Californian, or C, the Olympic?
Do I have to pronounce? Can I just say the letter?
Sure.
Okay. Actually, can you repeat them one more time?
Okay, so which of the following ships did not have their transponder on
Yep. Okay.
when the Titanic called for help on April 15th, 1912? A, the Carpathia,
Yep.
B, the Californian, or C, the Olympic?
The ship that's... I feel like if I was piloting a ship that wouldn't have a transponder on, I would call it... I want to say... I feel like C, the Olympic?
It was actually the Californian. Yeah.
We're too laid back for that.
Yeah.
Transponder?
they had they
It's an iceberg.
they
They can
didn't
handle
have their radio on,
Did-
and they missed the Titanic's distress calls because the radio operators had gone to bed for the night.
Okay. Wait.
Yeah.
So can I ask which is named first, the state or the ship?
Oh, definitely
State.
the state.
Okay,
Definitely.
Definitely
The state was named back in
100 years ago.
the 1600s.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
No, this is 1912.
Yeah.
Because of the island of women, California.
Yeah, because of a book.
Yeah.
It was named after
Understand.
a legendary land in a book.
An
Real.
old book.
Yeah.
Really, really old book.
Yeah.
Did
The-
not have as many re-releases.
The
as the first one.
Carpathia
True.
was the ship that ended up rescuing the survivors from the sinking. It is estimated that the Californian was only about 15 to 20 miles away from the Titanic when it sank, but it missed the distress calls, so it could not go for help. Yeah. Question 4.
Okay.
Baker Miller, Mountbatten, and Lusty Gallant are, or Gallant probably.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said.
Lusty
I
Gallant.
had the.
I would've said
I-
it.
sorry. I had
I'll
the
say
French.
Gallant.
I had the French
This is
word.
like the
I had the
pronunciation
French
episode.
word in my,
Yeah.
in my head. Let's try this again. Question 4. Baker Miller, Mountbatten, and Lusty Gallant are shades of what color? A, green, B, gray, or C, pink?
Ooh. So Mountbatten,
Mountbatten, Baker Miller,
Baker Miller.
and Lusty Gallant.
I feel like Lusty Gallant is speaking to me mostly as anything to do with color.
Well, it is.
No, yeah,
Yes.
But all of them.
Follow-up question.
No. Yeah. Okay. Follow-up questions to come. Okay, and there was
Green, gray, or pink.
I would have said a yellow.
Well,
I
not an
just
option,
don't know
so-
how it isn't a yellow.
that's not an option. So
Spoilers, yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
okay.
recommend choosing one of those 3.
Okay. Okay. I want to say green, and I think that's. Wait, let me think about this a little more. Is there a time limit?
No, but well, I mean,
I was gonna say, I just gotta go out
Really
this
should be.
month.
Yeah, you haven't had me on your show yet.
No,
We
We can
but-
start playing.
you guys didn't account for that.
Yeah, we can start playing the Oscars music that they start playing
Yeah.
when the speech is too
Yeah.
long.
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
I don't know if that would speed up the thinking or slow it down. I want to say I'm gonna lock in green.
It's actually pink.
Mountbatten, if you've ever seen old military equipment that had like this really weird shade of light pink, that's
Yeah.
Mountbatten pink. It was done as a
Okay.
potential camouflage color, with the idea being that it would look kind of grayish and potentially bluish, and from a distance. It didn't really work, but like it was the thought that counts.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
And in case you're wondering, yeah, Mountbatten, it is named after the place where
Prince Philip.
Prince Philip is from.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, so the...
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because he was, Prince Philip
Yeah.
Mountbatten?
Yep.
Or Philip Mountbatten.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. Question 5.
Okay. Pink is camouflage. Pink, yep.
In a famous moment on the floor of the House of Representatives,
Yeah.
which Australian Prime Minister told opposition leader John Hewson, John Hewson, sorry, I wrote this, and you'd think I'd be able to-
Pronunciation episode.
Wow. And
Wow.
It's
you-
up to
yeah.
interpretation.
You'd
It is
the House of-
Australian. Those are like
You'd
famous.
think I was the one who
Exactly.
just
It's
got
the House
off
of
the-
Representatives.
Melbourne, Melbourne, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Melbourne.
There's
Let
a
me
lot
try
of
this
options.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah, run it back.
House.
In a famous moment on the floor of the House of Representatives, which Australian Prime Minister told opposition leader John Hewson that he wanted to, quote, do him slowly? A. Gough Whitlam, B. Bob Hawke, or C. Paul Keating?
Yep.
You've heard of these
know
people.
the quote.
You've heard the quote, I hope.
Yeah. And they all seem like
People
PMs
who-
that would do that,
Yeah.
I think. Having met none of them.
Well,
Well, two
I'm not
of
surprised about that.
them are dead, and the other one is 90 plus. So,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah. Yes. And so I think, yeah, it's out of Whitlam, Keating, and Hawke. And I have heard this quote before. I actually thought you were gonna come out with the ScoMo Cole quote, but that didn't come out. There's some weird stuff that gets said. In
There's
that room.
always,
there's some weird stuff that gets said in that country.
yeah.
Yeah. And I thought it was normal. I don't think it's Whitlam. I think it's either Hawke or Keating. And I'm going to go with... Keating.
It was Paul Keating, yes.
Yeah.
The exchange came after Hewson
thank you.
pressed Keating to call an early election in 1992. The Keating-led Labour Party won the subsequent federal election in 1993.
Okay.
Yeah. If you need a good laugh, go on YouTube and just look up Paul Keating. And there will be there's plenty of content on
Great
there.
quote.
That man has said
Yeah.
some things. Yeah.
Yes, he
okay.
has.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
I don't
the
know
end
how
of...
they managed to run the country.
We've managed to get to the end of round 1. So Mason, can you please give us a score update?
Well, after quite an eventful round 1, Henry does have a slim lead on Tim, 40-30, but it very much is anyone's game. A lot of trivia left to be played.
Absolutely. Alrighty, and now it is time for round 2.
There
So
better
Mason,
be a question on the Macarena. Yeah.
So round 2, this is our directed round. So each question is worth 20 points. All 5 questions are on the same category. And if your opponent gets it wrong, you can steal the question for 10.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And so you both are actually going to get the same category today. How this is going to work is I am going to give you a name, and you are going to tell me what that person's celebrity name is.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you their real name, and you tell me
Who they are.
who they are.
Can there be like multiple correct answers? For any of these?
Yeah, actually.
Why don't we cross that bridge when we come to
Okay.
it?
Yeah. I got nobody in mind.
Yeah, I was
There are a couple of people that I can immediately think of where that might.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually
let's
don't
see,
know what the questions are, so you know.
Yeah,
Interesting.
we'll see how this goes. Okay,
Yeah.
Henry, are you ready?
Let's go.
Okay, here we
That's what
go.
I'm gonna
Your
say,
first
yeah.
one is Farouk Bulsara.
Dude, I feel like I.
And by the way, all of these people, like, there's nobody
relevant?
who's like, so far out of the way. Like,
It's not gonna be like-
you've heard of all these people.
Mark Twain.
That's it.
right? Like it's.
No, but that would have been a good one.
There we go. I was gonna say I know he said two different.
Yeah, so that's the example for the round.
Okay.
Is that I would say Samuel Clemenson.
Okay.
And you would say your answer would be Mark Twain.
Yes, thank you.
That's the
run
example.
the name back one more time.
Farouk Bulsara.
I feel like this came up recently and I know it's wrong, so I'm gonna throw out Pitbull.
No. Tim, do you have a guess?
I don't have one off the top of my head. I'm tempted to Hail Mary it, but
It's always good to just take a guess.
Yeah.
If you don't know.
You might get 10 points.
I mean, yeah. What the heck? Let's go with T-Pain.
No, Mason, do you know?
Dude, I was gonna say
I was-
T-Pain.
So
It's
it's
gotta start with the T.
Yeah,
Like, it's
okay,
gotta
Might
be.
be. Yeah,
There's no way.
I was gonna say,
Might be.
I think it
What
seems
song
like
comes from the club?
Farouk.
Yeah, I might have pronounced that wrong.
Okay.
Freddie Mercury.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
That's the same guy.
They should have
Yeah.
done that. I
Yeah.
should have.
Wasn't he also known as?
I thought for
one
a
of the-
second, I'm like, no, his name's Queen. I'm like, that's the band.
That's the
Yeah.
band. That's the
I'm like, that
That's the
is
band.
his stage name.
That's
I feel like that could also be correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not quite.
He is. I mean.
Question number 2.
Number 2.
Ready? Here we go.
Okay.
Norma Jean Mortensen.
And to me again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we ask for a spelling, or is that out of the question?
I mean, I don't know
think
that
it's
it would
gonna be
really
too
help.
much.
I don't think that's gonna help you.
Norma
I don't
Jean
think that's gonna help you.
Willinson?
Mortensen.
Mortensen.
Okay. The naming is giving me Golden Girls, but I feel like they go by their name. Such as Betty White. Norma Jean, though. Madonna?
No. Tim, do you know?
Could I have the name again?
Yeah.
Norma Jean
If that's right.
Mortensen.
Right. That's. Yeah. Is there? Can I ask? Is there a dash in the name?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like Norma Jean, and they're separate words, but it's still
Right. Like
first name.
Norma Space Jean.
Yeah.
That's. Yeah.
Anything?
That's giving. I feel like I want to give another musical artist, and I feel like it's not going to be T-Pain.
We're just
You
gonna
never
guess
know.
T-Pain
Yeah.
every single time.
The answer is not
Points are on the
T-Pain. I will
line.
It
give
could
you. I will
become
give
like
you
a
that.
default answer.
I will give
Yeah.
you that. It's not T-Pain. I'll give you that
Okay,
That's
for free.
for free. Yeah, that's your free. Yeah.
Okay. It's not going to be one of the members of Daft Punk.
No. No.
I don't think.
Okay,
Matthew's
I don't think
familiar
I'm gonna
enough
No.
with this
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
Mason, do you know this one? Oh, that tells me no. Okay, it's Marilyn Monroe.
Oh.
So
No way.
It was,
My
yeah.
backup was gonna be Dolly
Really?
Parton, but I was like, I think that's
Okay,
her name.
yeah.
I was gonna
Ah,
say
that would've been a
that
good
was my
guess.
first thought.
Yeah,
So I'm
that
like, no,
fits
Dolly
the
Parton
right-
is just actually her name.
Exactly.
Okay.
Do I get a start on one, or is he gonna give some to him? And then I
He'll
start
get his 5.
Okay,
you
okay.
5 and then 5.
I didn't know it was 5 and
Yeah,
5. Okay,
yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense, makes sense.
Number
Yeah.
3. Belcalis Almanzar. We're back to recent celebrities here.
Recent
Or
celebrities.
actually, we're not back to. We are now at recent celebrities.
Can we get a definition of recent?
Relevant today.
Yeah, I can see
Okay.
that one.
All right.
And celebrities does not necessarily mean they're all musical artists.
No. Yeah.
No,
Not
okay.
necessarily. Yeah, because like Marilyn Monroe,
said
she's an
Marilyn
actress.
You're so right. Okay,
Yeah.
I was thinking about okay.
Yeah.
Run it one more time. I'll get the name.
Although I
please.
will say, so the rest of the people that I have on the list are all musical artists.
Perfect,
I,
okay.
I will give you that. So
I appreciate that.
Belcalis Almanzar.
I'm not getting anything from that. DJ Khaled.
No. Tim.
That was
It just came to me.
actually who I was one of the ones I was going to think of.
Yeah.
Okay. If I had to guess,
You
I
have
would.
to-
I guess you don't
That's
have
the
to.
law.
You should.
Yeah.
You should.
Yeah. And it's going to be one of the less educated ones. I'll just chuck out regular Khaled.
No. Cardi B.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Righto. Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Now you know.
That's
don't
what
know
the
if I'm
B
gonna-
stands
I could
for.
have guessed. Yeah.
I'm
I
not-
should have guessed. I should say. I guessed wrong. What is number 4?
Number 4.
This is not going to remember.
Calvin Cortazar Broadus Jr.
That's Snoop Dogg.
That is Snoop Dogg, yes.
I was gonna say earlier that I was gonna guess Snoop Dogg, but I'm like, he's got like the normalest first name of all of this whole group.
Calvin, yeah.
I said this is one of the
and
ones
it's
where
not
there
Calvin
were.
That was the
Harris,
one.
either.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
That was one of the
I-
ones where I thought there could be multiple technically
People that I
correct
could see.
answers.
Yeah, I guess
because he's
I-
had a lot of stage names.
Yeah,
So
I guess
Snoop
I could have
Doggy Dogg?
accepted Snoop Lion, even though that's an old
Snoop
one.
Lion,
Oh,
Snoop
yeah.
Doggy Dog.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I feel like Snoop Dogg is in Snoop Doggy Dog.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah.
But all right.
Anyway, last one for
yeah.
you. Armando Cristian Perez.
I want to go back to Pitbull. I don't know why.
He's there.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like it fits just enough. But I'm thinking, what was the first name?
Armando.
Armando.
I feel like starting with a P.
Yeah, right. That would be a little bit interesting. But I don't know why he's called that. I don't know if he looks like a Pitbull. I don't know if he has a Pitbull.
I couldn't tell you.
That's
I mean,
totally
if-
fair. And I also want to say Enrique Iglesias, but I feel like that's or no. Who's the one? What's the one that they sung? Baby, I Like It with. It's
I'm
Enrique
the wrong
Iglesias,
person
right?
to ask
Oh,
about
you're
that.
totally fair on that.
I mean, if you were that artist, what would you?
Yeah,
Call
right?
yourself.
That's what I'm
If
saying.
that
Like,
was your-
I feel
if
like
that
that's
was
just
your
a
name.
different name.
Yeah. Like, you know, put yourself in the artist's
I don't know
shoes.
why. I'm gonna say Pitbull again.
It is Pitbull.
No way.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was
Okay,
like, there's
well
no way
played.
that that's-
Well
Good
played.
job.
That was unbelievable.
Alrighty, Tim.
That was good play.
Are
Yeah.
you ready?
Well, now, yeah, especially now that I know some of the answers that it won't
Yeah, it's
be.
not
I think
gonna
I'm
be-
more
so,
ready.
so
Yeah.
all
Unless
of
they
the
say
answers-
the same name.
Yeah,
and then,
in which case I still wouldn't back myself to get it
I'd
right.
be like,
but
I'm gonna second guess it.
yeah,
Here we go.
Yeah.
Number 1. Stefani Joanne Angelina Germanotta.
oh, that. This no. I feel like it's going to be. It's going to be. I can't ask for any hints, can I?
I mean, it's somebody.
musical artist,
It's a
you
musical
said, I think
artist.
that's
Musical artist.
And it's somebody who's like this. This is somebody you've heard of.
Yeah.
This is a mainstream
Yeah.
musical artist.
Can I have it one more time?
Stefani Joanne Angelina Germanotta.
Oh, it's not It's not Mozart.
No.
No, it's,
It's a little bit less prevalent.
I was not gonna get that. It was between Pitbull and Mozart, and I had to pick one.
It's always
those are-
between Pitbull and Mozart.
Those are the only two musicians.
That
ever.
kind of sums up my life.
Yeah.
Everything sits on a spectrum. between these two.
I greatly appreciate that answer, but that's not
That
correct.
was good. That was a good one.
It's gonna be
That's-
yeah.
Can I
Okay,
steal?
you can.
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
steal.
Is it Gwen Stefani?
No.
Something,
No.
Angelina
It's,
something?
it's Lady Gaga.
You're kidding.
Lady Gaga.
Okay. Really?
Okay.
Yep.
Ah. So Mozart really is called Mozart.
I thought
Yes.
this was
Yes.
That's
his name.
disappointing.
It is.
That's
It
his
is
real name.
Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Yes, not to be confused
Not
with his father,
Stephanie,
Leopold
Wolfgang.
Mozart.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one and the same.
I could have sworn that Lady Gaga goes by two names because they had that Facebook page about like she will never be famous, and I thought it was two names.
Well, yeah,
Like,
it's,
she could have more-
it's
she could have
Lady
more-
Gaga, and then that name.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is the Facebook post was.
So yeah, she does
But-
go
Yeah.
with 2 names.
I was wrong. I was not correct.
How did you get Gaga from?
I think it
Any
means
of that.
stuff. Like I think it's not her own name.
Right, it mustn't be to do with the
Like
name.
Radio Gaga from that guy we talked about a second ago, Queen. They made a song
That could
called
be.
Radio Gaga, Lady Gaga. I don't know.
Could be.
Yeah.
I'm connecting dots.
This is yeah.
Okay.
Could be. I don't know.
Probably.
That's the answer.
Yeah. What's
That's all I
number?
can tell you.
What's the?
Number 2, Tim. Reginald Kenneth Dwight.
Oh. Okay. This is the most familiar one. Reginald Kenneth Dwight. I can't really do like 20 questions.
No,
No.
that is not the
Make
format
sure
of
it
it.
gave you the question.
I think of Dwight, and
not
for some
20
reason I
questions
just
over T.
keep thinking of. For some reason, when I think of Dwight, I think of someone that looks like Dwayne the Rock Johnson. and I don't think that's what that person looks like.
DW.
Yeah, it's the DW thing in my head.
Arthur.
I mean, do you smell what the Dwight is cooking?
At the moment, I'm not so sure.
No.
Anyway, do you have an answer?
Reginald. Okay, sorry,
Reginald Kenneth Dwight. Let's say this
I
person
feel
is
like
still
I do know
alive,
this one.
but
Less relevant.
older.
Okay. I'm gonna say their celebrity name. Okay,
Anything.
and it is a musical artist.
Yeah. Anything?
I'm going to go with. I'm going to throw out one of the members of Daft Punk. Answer.
No. None
Are
of
they,
them.
can I ask, are they a solo artist or part of a band? Is that allowed?
It's a solo artist.
Solo artist. The one that I just lost my head. Reginald Dwight. Oh my gosh.
Reginald Kenneth Dwight.
Reginald Kenneth Dwight. I know this is wrong. I'm gonna say Sting.
Elton John.
I thought that was his name.
You're
I'm gonna
kidding
be for
me.
real. I didn't know they had
Elton
more
John.
than one of him.
That is absolutely wild.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can
I
see why
literally
he went
watched
with
that
Elton
movie.
John.
Yeah.
It's a more succinct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Number 3.
That's nuts.
Abel McConan Tesfaye. Did I say that right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Weeknd.
Yes.
That was good.
Well done. Number 4.
I'm so happy that I'm not going out with 0 on this round.
Totally fair. That's so real.
This has made my life.
Yeah. Well, and this was about the
I should have
point.
given you my Spotify. Yeah.
Yeah, this was about the point in Henry's round where he started to turn around. So
I started
Okay.
guessing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I started
Yeah.
knowing.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you still got it.
So when you go from like, guessing to knowing in your life,
hmm
I don't know. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. It means
Yeah. It's good when you're in trivia, but beyond,
that's true.
maybe the best place for it.
In other situations.
Number 4.
Okay.
Peter Jean Hernandez.
Is it? Can I ask the dash question? Is it Peter Dash Jean? Is it?
That's not what I have written here. I have
Okay. Okay.
Peter Jean Hernandez.
Okay. I'm trying to find ways of buying myself time that don't sound like I'm buying myself time.
Like now.
Yeah. No. Peter Jean Hernandez. If I was trying to logic my way around this,
hmm
I'd probably think of Hernandez. No, I don't know. I'm gonna say it's a female artist, and I'm going to say it is. No, wait, no, sorry. Wait, no, say the name again.
Peter Jean Hernandez.
Oh, I'm gonna say it's not a female artist, most likely.
I'll give you that.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you said. Yeah. No. Okay. I'm locking in, guys.
Mhm.
I'm
Oh, send. Yeah, get the info.
Lock in. Lock
going
in.
in. I'm just gonna go with. I have no clue. I'm gonna say Peter Pan. There must be someone called that has
That's
named themselves Peter
beautiful.
Pan.
No. Good. Henry, do you know?
Bad Bunny.
It's Bruno Mars.
Ah.
I was gonna say that on one of my questions, but then I was like, nope, and then he fell out of my
You
head.
started with the B. You had the like you were
Yeah.
you were
Peter Beater.
Peter-
Peter.
Peter Jean Hernandez.
Yeah, Peter.
Yeah.
PJ.
All right. There's only one more,
Yeah,
thankfully.
PJM, I like
Last one.
Okay,
Number
alright.
5. Austin Richard Post.
okay.
This is the guy from Daft Punk. Sorry,
This
I'm not
is-
doing this. I'm sorry.
I would have believed you. If
I
you'd
know,
just
that's totally fair.
stopped- If you'd said it really factually.
Oh my goodness.
And yeah, I was also never going to specify which of the Daft Punk guys it was.
Yeah.
It just has to be one of them.
They're actually the same.
Like,
guy.
yeah,
It just moves really
Might,
fast.
Yeah.
might have been able to give partial credit, but
Yeah.
but yeah. Austin Richard Post.
Oscar Richard Post. I mean, the the immediate thing I think of is just the postal service. And so if I was going to try and go down that logic path, which artist do I associate most with the postal service? And I don't.
Are you sure this is a path you want to go down?
I don't know if I associate it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
I think
It's probably not. It's not giving me any immediate answer.
So
Okay.
the only thing I think of when I think of the postal service is like going postal or like the postal games, and obviously those are not really relevant to this.
That's not the same.
Like postal service is going out.
Yeah.
Is there
Like
a
that's.
band called Postal Service?
Is there actually?
Yeah, I believe
There
so.
can't not
yeah.
be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's gotta be.
cool. Yeah.
Well, it's not them. I'll give you that. Yeah, but
Yeah, see,
Okay.
right there.
Okay.
Austin
Um,
Richard Post.
I think I'm gonna say. Oh, I'm gonna say Post Malone.
It is Post Malone.
Oh, I was waiting for you to say anything. I was ready. That was the one I was like, actually, no.
We got
That's okay.
really far away
What do I
for
think of?
a
I think
second
of
there,
Post.
and then all of a sudden.
What
it was-
musical artists have
Yeah,
posts?
I can say we'll fix that in
The
post
mail.
now.
By the way, real quick, I didn't want to say this when there was one more question, but Bad Bunny's first name is Benito.
Oh,
That makes sense. I mean,
Okay.
I'm just I gotta throw a guess out there.
I can. Yeah, like I can see that when you frame it the other way around.
Yeah.
Well, that would have been too. Well,
That would have been much harder. That would have been much more difficult.
That would have been.
What is Pitbull's real name?
I mean, it's a very Puerto Rican name, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
you got to think who's the most
Well,
famous person
thankfully,
from the island.
we've made it
Right.
to the end of round 2. Okay, Mason, can you please give us a score update?
Yeah.
Well, round 2 was a push, and so both contestants got 2 correct responses,
Here we go.
and therefore Henry maintains his 10-point lead over Tim, 80-70, entering the third round.
Okay.
That turned out
Well,
way better than I thought.
Yeah, no, it was.
No,
it was
that'd
fine.
be fine.
Yeah. Now it's time for round 3. So Mason, can you please explain the rules?
All right,
Okay.
time for a second general knowledge round. Each correct response now worth 30 points. Now these are not multiple choice. These are just say the answer. Also, if you get it wrong, your opponent can steal it for 15.
Okay.
Okay.
Henry, are
Okay.
you ready?
I'm ready to go.
Okay. Question 1. What interstate highway runs up the west side of the West Bay of the San Francisco Bay Area from San Jose to the area near Oracle Park in downtown San Francisco?
Is it only runs that distance?
That's its entire
That's entire
stretch.
distance.
Yeah. Yeah.
It goes from the West Bay of San Francisco to Oracle Park in San Jose.
No, San Jose to Oracle Park in San Francisco.
Okay.
Does like that.
Can we have a drawing
Like
of it?
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like that. Okay. All right.
Whole thing.
Like that.
Like with the
San
like
Jose,
the flick.
Oracle
That's how
Park.
it goes.
Okay.
Just like that.
Up the
Okay.
peninsula.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to say I-10, and I don't think that that's correct. But I'm gonna lock it in. Say I-10
No. Tim, you want to throw out a number?
or letter.
It's
Yeah, just say a letter and
maybe
a
even
number.
both.
Yeah.
Wait. So what are the points it's between? It's
From
between-
San Jose to downtown San Francisco. You
I
you
think
said
I
you're
know
from
those
Santa
places.
Cruz.
Exactly right. So I would go
okay.
Highway 17 up north over to
Okay.
San Jose, but then I would not go for San Francisco. I go either or. I would not go between them, basically.
Yeah,
I got
this
it. Well, I mean,
podcast
you
is...
might- but you might have to get on this one to go from
Well,
San Jose to get
that's
to.
what I was
This
thinking.
podcast is
Yeah.
dwelling into the territory of is Santa Cruz the Bay Area?
Well-
and I'm not sure that this is a
It's
tangent
part of
we
a
want to go down.
totally different bay, Monterey Bay.
Yeah.
It is inside of a bay, but it's not the same as San
And that is
Francisco Bay.
not the question that we're trying to answer right
Also
now.
true.
But
San Jose, San Francisco.
Now
Okay.
that we bought you some
They're
time, Tim,
connected.
do you want to throw out a number?
yeah. Well, the only one I know of is from the few hours I've been here, and you've told me like 3 or 4 highways, roads.
Mm-hmm.
Is it an interstate?
It is an interstate highway.
Is it I-5?
It is not I-5.
No, it's
this
good.
this one,
Okay, let's-
you did name an
number.
interstate highway though, so that's good.
That
is
That's
good.
good. That's good.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is Interstate 280. That
How
ring a
many
bell?
are
I
there?
saw that on
Ring
a
a bell?
sign. I've
Ring a
never
bell? Yeah,
been on
because
it.
280 goes up the west side of the West Bay, and then the 101 goes up the east side of the West Bay.
That's what I thought, okay.
But the 101 is
I take the 101 a
the
lot.
101 is not an interstate highway; it's a U.S. highway.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 101 is there's
Yeah.
nobody on there
Yeah,
for that
it's,
reason.
it's
Okay. Okay.
Anyway, question 2. What is the only continent that exists in all 4 hemispheres? So in the northern hemisphere, the southern hemisphere, the eastern hemisphere, and the western hemisphere.
That's got to be Asia, right? I would think. So all 4 hemispheres. Where's the line for the hemispheres? Is it on Greenwich?
That's what you have to know.
That's what I gotta know.
Yeah,
Well, I feel like
where's
you
the
can just
line?
move the point and you still got a quarter of each sphere.
Well,
No.
We're talking about
Equator,
the accept
prime meridian.
Equator.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Primary is just a line. Like you can
Yeah.
move that one over.
I mean, it
It's
is a
not
social construct, but
It is a social construct. That's all I'm trying to say.
we're-
There is
with
one
it,
specific one.
yes.
We've constructed it though, so
Yeah. There's a question about the social construct.
Yeah.
I still
of
want to say
hemispheres.
Right.
Asia, because if Russia's part of Asia, I feel like that goes far enough that that's the case.
Is that your answer?
It sounds like you're really not happy with my answer. It sounds like you don't
Well,
think that's
I'm
correct.
not, but it also sounds like you gave an answer.
I'm gonna see. I'm
yeah,
gonna
okay.
come in.
Yeah, it's not
not
Asia.
that one.
Tim,
Is it Africa?
it is Africa.
Yeah, that was a good
yes.
one.
Okay.
Yeah, because the prime meridian goes down the western. If you continue south from Europe, it goes straight down West Africa,
Okay.
and then the
That-
equator bisects the continent.
I've never
That's fair.
actually known that there was an eastern. Well, it makes sense that
You
there
live
was
in the
one, but,
eastern
like,
hemisphere.
Okay,
You live in the
Mm-hmm.
eastern hemisphere.
that's good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the extreme far.
I forgot you don't live here, and I was like, do we? Like,
Yeah.
No, not you. Not you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like,
Yeah.
that all makes sense now.
Anyway.
Yes, I know.
I mean, yeah. The north and the south makes a lot
Yeah,
of
they
sense
got
to me.
poles, right? Magnets. They got north
Exactly,
and south.
that's
The
right.
other side.
There's no east
If you
and
keep
west
going
magnet.
east, you never end up going. Like you just keep going east forever. But
That's
if you
not-
keep going
yeah.
north, you'll eventually start going south.
Yeah, like if I follow the magnet to the north, I'll get there.
If I keep going one direction, I'll hit the North Pole, and if I keep going straight, I'm gonna start going south because I'm now moving
Yeah.
away from
This
the North
exact
Pole.
conversation was had in like a tavern in Portsmouth in 1770 when complaining about
Oh, were you
the
there?
lack of clocks that were seaworthy.
That's
And on
like
that
all my
note-
clocks.
It's a really
Not
unique
on the time
joke.
zones. Yeah, let's run it back.
And on that note, I think it's time
Yeah,
for questions.
Look, I
questions.
did spend a lot of
Perfect.
time looking at world
I
clocks
do
on my
got
watch
maybe
today,
have to
so
head out just a little bit.
Yeah,
but all
well,
good.
let's
Yeah,
let's
time.
zoom through here.
Let's go quick.
Okay.
In 1922, NFL team owner George Halas renamed his team from the Staleys to the what?
Steelers. Wait, run it back. What was the?
George Halas,
When did he do that?
1922.
I'm gonna say Steelers.
It's not the Steelers. Tim, how good are you on NFL teams?
for the steal, I'm not gonna get it. But
Say a random team. Quickly.
the
Think of any animal. There's like a 70%
Yeah.
chance they got to be.
I feel like I'm gonna be. It's gonna be even more embarrassing if I just say a team that isn't an NFL team. But is that like the? No, is the Dodgers a team?
Is
No,
that your
that's-
answer?
That's a different sport. I'm sure that's a different sport.
It is.
Yeah,
it
that's
is
my
different.
answer.
It's baseball.
The Bears.
This is the Bears. This is the
You
Bears.
did about to say Bears. You
I
were
was-
I
back
thought
to-
maybe you
say
were about
Bears.
to say that.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
it's held
They
back.
moved
the-
from
the-
What were
Decatur
they
to
before?
Chicago.
The stale?
Oh
The
my lord.
The
Staleys.
Staleys.
Yeah.
What is that? What is a Staley?
I don't know.
They
I think
were
they were
sponsored
founded-
by the Staley Company.
Yeah.
A lot of the early NFL teams were sponsored by
That
companies.
makes
That's
sense.
why the Green Bay Packers are the Green Bay Packers. They were sponsored by. They were the
Packing company?
They were the Acme Packers.
I'm surprised they're not peanuts. Like I feel like if you're the Packers, you gotta be like back in
Yeah,
peanuts.
yeah.
The team
And the
was
salties,
owned
like the.
by the A.E. Staley Manufacturing Company, for
See?
which the field and the team were named.
Yeah.
Real.
And then they
okay.
moved from Decatur to Chicago and became the Bears.
Do they get like discounts or does it?
Yeah. Hallis purchased
They
the team
give
for
the
like $10
uniforms. They
too.
get- they
So
do that.
you
They have
know.
a stadium. Yeah.
True. Yeah.
They paid
My
attention.
fun fact also is that George Halas played 12 games for the New York Yankees in the majors in 1919.
That's also a different sport. That's
Yeah.
Okay, that is
yeah,
okay.
That's why
Also
it's
a different
important,
sport.
yeah.
Also,
Right.
yes.
Okay.
Guy that
Okay.
plays football plays well for a little bit of football. Then he made a
Moving
team. Wow.
moving along.
Okay.
Question 4. The 2025-26 UEFA Europa League was won by Aston Villa, a team that plays in what second largest city in Britain? So it's not London.
They got more than one city over there, so it's gotta be.
They do.
Arguably.
You could argue it. I'm feeling Edinburgh for some reason.
It's not Edinburgh.
It's
Tim,
not.
do you know? Aston Villa? Where do they play?
Aston Villa.
It's gonna be like a noun or something.
It's gonna be yeah.
Like wood.
Well, it technically is a proper noun, so you know.
Oh, it's
Right.
Well, it's a city, yeah.
Yeah, it's a city name, so yeah, by
Yeah,
definition, it's a
yeah,
proper
well-
noun.
Yeah, does it have a lot of villas in there, like, or a lot of Aston Martins? Like, it's gotta have one of those two.
They gotta be for
Yeah.
I
something.
feel like maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, probably football players. Wait, did you say it was the second?
Second largest city in
London.
Britain.
Britain.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because London's the biggest, obviously.
Yeah.
What's second?
Oh, second largest city in. Oh, that's got to be. I was like, it's got to be. I would have said like Manchester or Liverpool, but it's not one of them. So, it's got to be. Okay, and it's not Edinburgh. I'm just gonna say. I could say Manchester, but it's not Manchester.
It's Birmingham.
You're joking.
Birmingham.
Yeah.
That's in Alabama, you guys.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah, that's in a
Yeah.
TV show.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
beat SC Freiburg in the finals to win the cup.
Not Freiburg.
Not Freiburg.
If I was a fast food themed cyborg, I would be Freiburg. That's meant back. Let's keep
Yeah.
going.
Yeah. We're lightning through these. Okay,
Yeah.
so your last one.
Last
Okay.
question, number 5, general trivia.
While part of the trumpet family, the brass trumpet is usually played by
Bass trumpet.
Oh, you're so right. The bass trumpet. So sorry. The bass trumpet
Bass trumpet.
is usually played by a player who specializes in what other brass instrument?
I'm going tuba.
No, Tim.
French horn.
Trombone.
That was my next one. As soon as I said tuba, I was like,
Yeah. Okay,
okay.
We
Tim.
did well on that
well,
one.
we're there. Yeah.
Tim.
I got, no, I didn't.
Your first question of round 3.
All right.
What interstate highway did we spend the most time on this morning?
Oh, you're joking.
I'm stealing this one.
The. What was it? I'm just gonna say the 407.
No.
Oh,
Is it the 405?
That's
oh no, you're joking.
405. 405. Yeah.
That's the one that I know that's
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Okay.
I-405.
Okay.
Question 2. The 2025-26 League One season was the first in 46 years to have 2 teams from what French city?
Oh, gonna say Lille.
Henry?
What French city? Nice. Nice.
Paris.
Oh,
Funnily
I
enough.
don't even know that one.
No. Question 3.
Little known.
What is the only continent without a desert?
Oh, Europe.
That is correct. Yes. And
was
the
good.
entire continent of Antarctica is a polar desert.
I was gonna say, I'm like,
Yeah.
that one is a desert, so.
Okay, yeah.
Question 4. In the original orchestration of
Kind of.
Handel's Music from the Royal Fireworks, the part that Handel had originally written for the Serpent was instead given to what low woodwind later in the writing process?
Flute.
No.
It was original for the serpent, and it's a different woodwind than a
Yeah.
serpent?
What is a serpent?
The serpent's a brass instrument. It was given
Oh.
to
Okay.
a woodwind.
It was given to a low woodwind.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going oboe, the woodwind that I know.
You're in the right family, but it's contrabassoon. Yeah.
All right.
I was thinking
Yeah.
low as in like low class, like
Oh.
like the sort of like the one that people don't like as
No.
much.
It just
And,
sounds
like,
deeper.
people just
Yeah.
don't like
Fair,
flutes
fair
or something.
enough. Fair
That's
enough.
fair. I was a
You
woodwind,
would,
I'll
you
take
would
that.
know. You would
Yeah,
know.
I- you would know that.
Question
Yeah.
5. Abel Tasman was an explorer from what country?
Netherlands.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the eponym of
I'm surprised
Tasmania,
that
the
was correct.
Tasman Sea, and the Tasman region of New Zealand.
Wild.
Okay.
I was gonna guess Australia.
quick round 3 score check.
Tim now leads 145-95.
All right.
Down 50.
Round 4. Mason, explain how
on.
we're
All
doing
right,
round
this
4.
is showdown.
questions.
3 questions, and
You both get the same
40 points.
questions.
Whoever gets it first.
And
raise
yeah,
your
whoever
hand.
raise your hand.
Okay. I don't
yeah,
shout
40
back.
points, and if you get it wrong, someone else gets it right to 20.
Let's run it up.
Yeah,
All
here we
right.
go.
Yep.
Question 1.
Yeah.
What country celebrates its national holiday commemorating the date of Confederation on July 1st?
What country?
What country? It's one you've heard of.
That's a bold claim.
First. It can't be Europe because they all celebrate their independence from Europe. That's not a country, also. Fun fact. As I said it, I realized that's not what I meant to
Okay.
say.
Okay.
Throw out a guess.
Yeah, I'll throw out Ivory Coast.
No.
I'm going to go Haiti?
It's Canada.
Canada.
Shout out
Yeah.
Canada!
No way.
Hey, yeah.
Canada.
Run it
Yeah.
back, run it back.
That's
Question
good.
2. The winterer drank a homer after a day of daisy picking is an example sentence of what isolated dialect of English? Neither of you are going to get this question.
Run this sentence
Yeah,
back one
run
more
it
time
back,
and then we're
yeah.
fine.
Yeah, yeah.
The winterer drank a homer after a day of daisy picking is an example sentence of what isolated dialect of English? Mason wrote this question, and I would not have. Had
It's
a
funny
prayer
because
of
I
knowing
know
this.
the answer. I don't know what the word is for it, but it's the one where it's like because you're reading it, it's like you're expecting the sentence to end one way and it ends a different way is what I'm expecting because the way he said drank a homer. However, I don't remember what that's called.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say this is wrong. Misguided sentence.
No, we're looking for a dialect. Apparently,
Oh.
An isolated one.
I was thinking of
Yeah.
part of speech is what I
yeah.
took from that.
Pick a
Right.
place. Pick a place that's isolated.
Yeah. I'll shoot for Birmingham again.
You should have
There are
you
daisies.
should have paid attention to that very first word. It's Antarctica.
And Antarctic English apparently is a thing.
Well, run the sentence
The-
one more time.
No way.
The winterer drank a homer after a day of daisy picking.
Yeah.
The first word is the.
Can you learn that on
No,
Duolingo?
the winterer.
I-
A winterer is a researcher that spends the winter in Antarctica.
That does make a lot of sense.
It's one of those seasons.
Or the ice, as
Right.
they call
That
it.
was, yeah.
What are the seasons in Antarctica?
cold.
Cold.
Yeah.
Cold and
Day,
colder.
day and night,
Yeah.
probably.
Sometimes not.
Yeah.
Question, and last one.
Okay.
Here we go. A Dyson sphere is a hypothetical megastructure built around what?
Oh my god. I know Dyson sphere is a vacuum.
Is it a sun?
But what is a sun?
Oh, do I get it again? A star.
Yes,
Okay.
it's a star.
Fair enough.
Yep. Very good. Yes.
Whoa.
The purpose of the sphere would be to capture more energy outputted by the star, as only a tiny fraction makes it to the surface of any orbiting planet.
There you go.
Alrighty.
Is it made by the company Dyson?
That's
Possibly.
what I said.
No, it was,
That's
it was a guy, Freeman Dyson. Great name, by the way.
Okay. Do you want to head out?
Yeah, I got
Tim,
you. I gotta do.
Tim wins 185.95. That was excellent. Awesome.
I'll pick 180.
185.95.
Yeah.
100.
That was good stuff.
That was yeah. That was
We
crazy.
had to we
That
had
was
to
so
let
hard.
Henry run here. So, but fortunately, Tim was the winner. So now, Tim, do you have anything that you would like to say as the winner of today's show?
Just why do artists choose names? I don't understand.
I couldn't tell you. Yeah. What would be your celebrity alias?
I feel like it would be something to do with the street that I was born on.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going down a very different.
All right, I think we'll stop there.
All right.
Okay. Well, that's
Maybe the second one. I'm gonna say something to do with Musgrave,
okay.
Okay.
Very very good.
which is something
yeah.
respectable.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to
that-
Luke Musgrave, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll edit it out in
That's our-
post.
Excellent.
Well, that's our show for this week, folks. Thank you, Tim and Henry, for being on the show today, and thank you to Mason Cook for being our scorekeeper. Today's questions were written by Andy Cook, Mason Cook, and yours truly. Mason Cook composed the music. Today's video was edited by Grant Kultrip, and there was also video operation by Nikita Pisarevich. I got it right. Good. Okay. And thank you for watching and listening. Please like and subscribe to Trivia Over Tea wherever you get your podcasts. And tune in next week when we'll have 2 new contestants. Well, 1 new contestant. And 33 more fantastic questions. Thank you. We'll see you next week.